Hey folks, for your first assignment for this class, you need to email um, folks in the class. So I'm going to show you two different ways how to send an email. Some of this might be rudimentary. For some of you, this might be new. Canvas is the new learning management system. So this is a rather new thing for most students and most faculty. So I'm going to show you two different ways to be able to email folks in our class. So the first thing you could do, and I'd say this is probably the hard way, okay? So if you go to cwc.edu, that'll bring up the CWC page. And then to get to the student area where you're going to log in, go to Explore at the top left, and then you're going to come down to Current Students My Central. And then you can click the little house for login, and it brings up a username password box here. And let's see if it remembered my password from last time. Sometimes it's a good idea to use Password Manager, sometimes it's not. So if the computer is yours and you're pretty well secured with it, then it might be an okay choice. If you're sharing a computer with other people, it might not be a great idea. So anyway, here's the G Suite, which is at the bottom. I have different buttons on my screen than you may on yours. If you click the Mail button, and this is a pretty simple way to email one person who may be associated at CWC. So click Compose, and you can type in the name of the person in the to box at the top. So, okay, I'm just going to type my name, Matt, and it brings up basically all the Matts that I'm aware of. So there's my name, and if I knew of another student, so I could choose that, and I could simply keep typing, and I could add a subject line, and then I could add my body of the message, and then choose send. Okay, so that's one way to do it. I'm not going to actually send that message. So the other way to do this is to get into my classes, which is Canvas. And my list of classes is going to be slightly different than yours, but you can see here that this is one class, CMAP 1680 Summer. It's going to look something like this. On the left-hand side, I'm going to choose my inbox. If I click on inbox, again, yours might be set up slightly different, but at the very top, there's going to be a little kind of a pencil looking thing. Compose a new message. I'm going to select the course that I want to be able to send this email to, which is the CMAP 1680 class. I'm going to click on the little people button here, and I could choose everyone by just clicking here, or I could choose students and pick individual students if I wanted to. So if I just choose all, hello everyone, and I could choose to send like an individual message to each student, or I could just send it all at one point, or all in one click. Now type something in there. Down here at the bottom, you could add an attachment if you wanted to. And what is that thing? You could record an audio or video comment too. And then you can click the send button. And then once you do that, you'll see a list of the messages that you have sent here, and then the ones that you're receiving show up in your inbox. And then you can archive messages. This is a pretty handy way for students to communicate with their teacher, as well as teachers communicating with students, because it keeps your communications isolated to that particular course, because many of you are going to have more than one class in one semester. So if you use your straight up Google Mail, sometimes things can get a little messy if you're not real good at dealing with lots of information. So anyway, there you go. And I'm going to actually go back here. So I usually click on the dashboard, what I do, just so I can see all my stuff, and then that'll take me directly to that class. Cool. Hopefully that helps.